Hello and welcome back to Talos 2. So, we finished up the levels last time, like even in the triangles. So we got some stars to do, which could be complicated, because these are the more complicated ones. These are the, connecty thingy, and the Sphinx is always something a little bit different, but this time it's also something a little bit similar, where you gotta find the thingies, like there's clearly a map here. So I guess I'll start with this. I don't know, I'm literally just looking at it. But yeah, so let's see. So this is inside the circle, obviously. Let's see here. We can identify. Well, I don't know if this is, like, is this north? If I, is north up, essentially? But I do have the compass, obviously. I don't actually know if that's how those are, because that would mean, it would be in the bottom left, like, over there. I know that's actually true. Let me get in there. How do I do that? Over here, maybe? Forgot where you get in. Kitty's up here on the desk. Hello, Kitty. Do you want to sit? Come on. Here we go. We also have it in the thing there, but I'll do that last, of course. Let me see if I can identify something with this. So let me look at this. Maybe get like a slightly bigger view of this, can't you? No. I kind of have to close to the screen if I want to see in there. He jumped off. It's kind of hard to tell. Sorry, probably sounding weird because I'm moving where I'm sitting, so I can take a better look. There's like 4 little thingamabobs. 4 little thingamabobs, like this one. Can I identify anything? Like, I don't know. God, I wish I could zoom in more. Why can't I zoom in on that? That'd be nice, because it's actually really small to me. No button zooms in, makes a better view. No. What I should have done is take a photo of my phone of the actual one. That would have been weirdly more useful. I mean, well, I guess I can just go around like looking for things. Like it should be near the center structure, like according to the map anyway. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. I don't know if it's a button or whatever I'm looking for. Like that's what I'm assuming it is. We've done this before, so yeah. I didn't see anything when I was going around the first time though. Like, can I identify anything based on this? I wish I had taken the photo because it's so small to me. I don't see like a button anywhere right now. Like a switch, lever. That's what I'm supposed to be looking for. Yeah. I need to go back out and take a photo so I can get a better view of things and identify things better, but I'm also being stubborn and not doing that. I don't know if north is north on that map. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. It really wouldn't be that hard to find, right? Like it should be around the thing, around the... Yeah. Which one is this one? I don't know. I'm gonna go back up and take a freaking photo on my phone so I can see it better. Like that's the weird thing I'm gonna have to do here. But for some reason you won't let you zoom in. It's a weirdly off-center photo that you can't zoom in on. I couldn't we zoom in on other things at some point? I thought we could zoom in on some pictures we've seen. I don't know. But whatever. Is this where this was? There we go. Sorry about wasting time, but so be it. Okay, let me just take a better photo of this. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright. Go. Okay. Maybe I should look for the outside first. I don't know. Again, like... Yeah. Like this structure here. Which would this be? This, to me... I feel like that's the one on the left, but it doesn't have a, like it has, maybe not. No, it doesn't have like a... It doesn't look like any of them. There's one that points out with... It has a middle point, like a middle and then like 2 points, and I was like, is that the 2 points? But there's no middle point. Unless it's the behind I should be looking at, but then... No, that wouldn't make sense. Because the middle point is pointing towards the... Yeah, well, also it should be pointing directly at it instead of like this way. So it would be... The one that's pointing directly at it. It's not that thing, no. I think it has to be one of these structures. Like pointing directly at it. I don't think it's that one either then. Oh, is that the best candidate? I mean, it's kind of pointing at it. What is that? If I look from above... I'm not quite sure that would be what it looks like. Well, let's look at the side of this one. It should be on the side of this one, maybe. Oh, there, okay. So I think this is the one. Okay, so this means... So this one here, if we are right in front of it, like this, and we're pointing this way, that would be, you know, that would be looking at it from above, and then that way would be up from here. Meaning that, yeah, north is not really north, so it's like more like weirdly northwest would be right in front of there. So it's like tilted a little bit, so yeah, it's a little wonky like that. But that would mean that, yeah, we can just look directly down here and it should be like right there, something like right over there. Alright, yeah, maps, man, I'm not good with these maps. Because we get a 2D top-down view in a 3D game like this. It's a little bit not my strong suit apparently. I don't know. I guess I'll talk to you since you're here.
What is it?
What do you think caused Miranda's death?
From examining the data, I think it simply came down to not taking enough precautions. Clearly, protocols existed that would prevent such accidents, but she didn't apply them. That's the technical answer. If you're looking for something more philosophical, I think it's easy to mistake insight for revelation. She thought she was meant to discover something, as if there was some force guiding her, and so she discounted the outcomes that didn't match her expectations.
Like, she is naive, but literally was just like born recently into this world that she doesn't know anything about, I guess. Yeah, it takes quite a while to get to the bottom. I guess I could just jump down, but no, you will die. Yeah. It's not one I'm not seeing. There's only 3, if I can tell. So shouldn't be too bad to find all these. Alright, let me just see here. So that was northwest when looking that way. Meaning now I'm getting lost a little bit of my train of, not my train of thought, but like my sense of direction. But I think it should be this way. Oh, here somewhere maybe? Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, I mean, so I'm not completely getting lost. Alright, that's 2 down. And we gotta go back up. I guess I done the one above first or something. I mean, it's fine, but whatever. Alright, then we're gonna go back around to... yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, no, that is... okay, that's where I wanna go. Right? Wait. Is it? Wait. Oh, did I walk all the way? No, I didn't, did I? Surely not. I didn't go all the way to that side, did I? Did I like walk all the way this way for some reason? So I was just going back that way? I think I did. That was stupid of me. Anyway, it should be this building here then. All the way up there on the left side of it. Like, I guess it kind of looks like a weird star sort of thing if you look at it from above. Now we can see the map right now, but yeah. Should be around here, I believe. Right? Does look like it might be further out. Like, is it out here? Like, no, I feel like it should be right there. Is this the right? This should be the right thing, right? Like, I'm looking. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'm not seeing a switch. Oh, there it is. Okay. Didn't think it was gonna be there. Okay. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Like, yeah, I'm up in the top left one right now. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm glad I took the photo though, because, well, I mean, I don't know if it helped that much. I was gonna look at the inside thingies, you know, and determine which one was the right puzzle zone, but, well, the moment I kind of had an idea of where north was, essentially, well, it went pretty okay. Alright, so that's done. Let's go get the star, and then for the other possibly difficult thing of, I've got to get a red to Pandora somehow. Okay, looked a little bit last time.
If the answers of philosophy are true, why has no philosopher changed the world?
Is that necessarily true? I feel like, depending on how you define change the world, certainly philosophy has impacted many things. Maybe not as huge as, you know, like directly changing the world, but it depends on how you view it, you know. Yeah, so I don't know if I ever saw a connector in the world I could use. Yeah, I could say. Like something that was just around. So now I gotta get a bit all the way over there. Did I go there? I think it's where Stratus or whatever was hanging around. Yes, I had a whole lot of puzzles close by, and I went into the puzzle over there before last time. Kind of concluded I couldn't really do anything with that one. Like, my thought was that somehow I used one from below. Oh, that also seems improbable. But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there were not even any connectors in here at all. Double check. Just seems like the smart thing to do. I'm pretty sure there were no connectors in this level. This one is just the blocks, moving platforms, and the teleporter. Like, I don't think this is gonna work, is it? Okay. Yeah, there's no connectors here. Either way, I don't see a way I could get one out, really. So that's not super helpful. Can't see it through here, potentially. I have no idea how far I can actually shoot these, but pretty far, you know. So, don't know how far away I can get one, but I guess in here is my next what's the word? Surveillance, like survey. Okay, surveying if there's a connect I can use. Which there are. Okay, I mean, but there's a lot of like stuff in the way. See any connector stuff out there. There's a lot of things in the way. Can't see a whole lot. Can I get above anywhere here? This one is kind of flat. It's not really much I can see. Like, I can fairly easily put one here. If that means anything. That is doable. Alright, this is too much junk in the way for me to shoot something out of here. Can't see the statue from in here at all. Like, is there nothing you can shoot to? Like, all the way over there, I gotta get it. Wait. No, is that connected up there? I think it's just a weird hole. No, it's not connected up there, it's just... Yeah, I don't know if there's a connector I'm missing anywhere in the world. Could be. You have to be, you know, faced out here somewhere, the last one. It's a quite empty space. I mean, you can kind of see the statue from far away. It's possible you want me to shoot it from all the way somewhere. Well, no. Like, is that one here? Huh. What's the one in here? It's a green. There is a red. Again, yeah, just very locked in. Can't see a whole lot. So I don't know if this is again helpful to us. There's not anywhere I can really see anything. You don't need to jump from this thing. I'm pressing jump and I'm not jumping after I jump on top of this. Weird. Guess I want you to break something. Maybe. There you go. See any way to see the statue from here? I could again probably make red happen if I really wanted to. No, I don't know. There's one of these as well. I forget how these things work. Can't really see much of anything. This is not helpful at all, even if I shoot something out. Just wasting time trying to do this. I really can't see anything. There's nothing above me I can shoot to. It's kind of whatever. I think that's it. It's too far away to, you know. How about this one? Can I only feels too far away. Can this even see them? Hopefully I just can even see over there. And still, so much stuff is in the way. But that's not red. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this. Can't get this here, but then no, this is helpful. I don't see a way I can shoot anything to. Is the connector anywhere? Starting to feel like I just want to look this one up, because I don't see anything I could do. Alright, I'm just gonna look this one up. I don't know. I don't feel like working on this anymore. Just give me a sec. Alright. Circular Oasis. Pandora Star. Let's see here. It's gonna go on the YouTubes. The best way of doing is reading articles and stuff like this. I feel like it just takes too long at this point. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. So that's something first of all. I hadn't seen at all. Okay. Okay, well, first of all, gotta go back to 2. Apparently, there's something up there. I think it's 2 I gotta go to. Maybe. Is it? Might be 3 I have to go to first. Oh no, yeah. Up there. I think I pointed out in it. Did I point it out? And I thought it was a connector, but I thought it might just be where the thing shoots out from later. It is a connector. There's also something on the side apparently, maybe. Yeah, we got it. So we got it blue there. How do you do that again? And oh, right there. So we do that. That powers something up there. And then there's a connector that you can get to. Uh-huh. Ah. Nope. Hold on. Like that. Can I can't get this over this way, can I? No. That is. Can I move this in a spot that's better? Like. Okay, I think that's big one. Right? Okay, oh, it's okay, so it's because I thought the icon, it was all white, and I was like, let me set that on. I know it is on. Okay. Then apparently I gotta go through number 3. I mean, I can probably figure that out from this point on my own. I just didn't realize that. I'm pretty sure I found something out last time, or like... Right? That like... There was something there, and I was like, is that something? But then I thought it wasn't, because I thought it was just... I was gonna shoot out of, but it's not. I don't know. Oh, whatever. This is what it is. I'm gonna go to 3 though. How's that gonna help me? I can't see it from there. Wait, what? Wait, is that true? Yeah, definitely you gotta complete puzzle 2 and 3. This is... How's this one gonna help? Oh my god, wow. Okay, well... okay, I'm definitely glad I looked this up because I did not realize. This is kind of... It's a little bit cruel, a little bit rude. But in this corner there's a connector. If you had found that before... Well, oh, this didn't open until... Okay, never mind. You couldn't have found it before. I was gonna say, if you found this before and thought you had to use a connector in this level, that'd be really confusing. Well, I guess, yeah. I didn't realize this, but yeah. I mean, it does show this whole line, so I guess I just missed that. But I mean, it's still missable. Okay, I think I saw the guy playing going up here, so I'm gonna do that too. Okay, that's kinda, you know. Okay, you can see it there. And I can see it there, okay. Whoop. I mean, yeah. Come on. There we go. There we go, that works. Okay. Yeah, well... I don't know how to feel about the fact that you hit a connector in there, even though the level doesn't use one. I feel like... Why not just have that level use a connector? Like, if you want it to be red, just make a blue connector thing that you gotta use for like some random little task. I don't know, you could do that. I don't know. But hiding it away, I don't know how I feel about that. Like this thing, you know, again, I think I pointed out, so it's more neater.
There is no tool that is not also a weapon, and no human that would not wield it as one.
But okay, I mean, you know, these stars are optional. I cannot get mad at them for, you know, doing silly stuff like that. It's fine, you know. Like, just a rock. That might be the object of this world. It's just a rock. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna look that one up because even if I had found this part, you know, I still would be like, okay, well then what? And then I wouldn't have known that, you know, there was a connector in level 3. So yeah, no. I think I was pretty glad about that after all. But you know, it's what it is. Alright, more this. Oh, it's not like that. Sure. Nope. Always. That's fun to do it. I'll forget how these work. That's definitely not gonna work. Start off with you. Okay, there we go. I was gonna do what you don't expect really to do with these, I feel. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Just try some random shit and it might work. That's what it feels like with these. No. I need to restart completely. Like, I'm sure you can puzzle this out. I don't feel like puzzling this out. I'm gonna be real. I just kind of did the same thing but reversed. God. Yeah. This can't be placed anywhere. Oof. I think we gotta go that way. That's not between them. I wish you could be zoomed a little bit more out, because it's kind of hard to see where I'm placing things, but maybe in third person. God damn it. My food processing isn't working. Because all this... just doing the same damn thing. Hate these. Really? Normally you can't fall off when you're on the platform, but I guess I walked off the platform, so I was in the position where I could fall off. God damn it. My god. Things are going well. It's fine. It's all good. We're all good here. At least the first one is saved. Hey. I kind of wish this didn't exist, I'm gonna be real. Like, these are my least favorite part of the game. I do buy the first game too, even if these are different. Like, I don't know if I prefer these over the first game, because I feel like these are slightly easier, I suppose, than the first games. No. There's something that's gonna help me. Going backwards. Oh, wait. Yeah, you gotta do some weird shit. You don't like. It doesn't seem like that would work. What is that? Just do weird shit. Okay. I little said it, and that's what it has to do there. But yeah, I just don't really like this. I don't know.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock. Why did Zeus relent?
Zeus knew that his son needed Prometheus' help, because he recognized he had been wrong, because no one's punishment should be eternal.
If the consequences of a crime are eternal, should the punishment not be of equal length? There is grief without end, creature of clay, and misery without relief. How can these things be forgiven? A time of dreams is at hand. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow, none can see.
Justice is kinda a complicated thing, you know. Like, most people don't seem to agree on what the right punishment should be.
Well, at least this part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
Yeah, like people don't agree on how long, you know, a punishment should be, how much, how severe, what kind of punishment, or, you know, specifically talking about, you know, like jail and, you know, crimes in that sense. It's always going to be a thing, because people have different sense of justice and what should and shouldn't be punished and how much, and each scenario is obviously different too. You know, a person with, you know, mental deficiencies, I feel like should be punished differently than one who was deemed not to have that, you know, if it's a crime, you know. Like, I don't know, it's a complicated thing, so, you know. But I guess, yeah, I'm gonna go back, because, you know, we are just 40 minutes in. I have, you know, I feel like the megastructure tends to take some time.
Byron's enthusiasm for the megastructure. I don't know if the founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind. So we're finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K, it's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside, I want you to take point. Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend. Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know if I'll finish megastructure. I mean, it's not that long, but we are at 40 minutes, so it's gonna take some... It's still gonna take some time, and I'm a little bit like, you know. But yeah. Got a whole laser party going on now. Guess it's just, yeah. Go to the megastructure.
Alright, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
I don't know if we're gonna talk to anyone here before. But whatever. It's fine, I guess. Well, let's hope this goes well. Don't want to lose another person. Alright, here we are again. See if we can talk to you guys, maybe. Guess not. Nope. Well, guess we're just gonna go. Oh. Did the game crash? Okay. That was weird. I'll see if I just froze for a second. I think we're fine. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe it had to load something. Alright. Elevator. This isn't an area we've been to, is it? Looks vaguely maybe familiar, but maybe not. There was an elevator at the first time we got in here, but I don't know if it's the same place. I don't think it is. I mean, there's new things here, so... from Eustachius, I hear you say it, to Athena. Dear Athena, I don't know you'll see this, but I've become even more distant from the affairs of the universal than... But you have become even more distant from the affairs of Jerusalem than I have. Miss speaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear that some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know things are not as you would wish them to be, and the city is drifting away from that bold vision you established. This is not because of your leadership or a lack thereof. You did not fail, I did. I know I've said it before, but the New Alexandria disaster was my fault. I'm the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it was my role to create such procedures, if not yours. I wish I'd listened to Byron when he said he had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, don't let it fester. He was right. And where was it in? That's what I was in, and I'm sorry. Love Perseus. Athena offer the machines. From the author's note to Athena Reborn, a novel. If my work has meant something to you, if Athena had any kind of impact on you, if some story in one of the tales from the reverie moved you or made you think, then there is something about myself that I need to share with you. It's the only autobiographical fact that I have any interest in sharing, the only thing about me that matters to you outside my work. Every breath that I take, and so every story that I write, is only possible because of technology. There are no natural remedies, no spiritual alternatives that I was born with. My existence is wholly contingent upon a level of technological sophistication which is heretofore unimaginable, and which will in many ways define the coming era. When you long for return to simpler times, you wish for a world in which I could not exist. If you're looking for answers, consider the fact that I was granted the blessing of the technology by being born into poverty, and my writing never had been particularly lucrative. The civilizational structures I live within were arranged in such a way that this technology would be deployed to save my life. And are these structures not also, at the end of the day, a kind of machine? What is the state, which is civilization, if not a machine? Think about what this means, what this is. Is it systematic compassion? Is it liberation from nature? Is it equality of opportunity? Yes. Whatever your belief system, think about what it means that I am alive because of these machines. I created something that matters to you. Thank you for reading. The Machines Anonymous. I think that these are slightly named different sometimes. I don't really look at the left side too much, but yeah. You see the author and stuff, but maybe I should more. Clockwork. Oh, this one is called Clockwork everywhere. Accepted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. All the towering materialism which dominates the modern mind rests ultimately upon one assumption, a false assumption. It is supposed that if a thing goes on repeating itself, it is probably dead, a piece of clockwork. People feel that if the universe was personal, it would vary. If the sun were alive, it would dance. This is a fallacy, even in relation to known fact. For the variation in human affairs is only but upon them, not by life, but by death, by the dying down or breaking off of their strength or desire. A man varies his movement because of some slight element of failure or fatigue. But perhaps God is strong enough to exalt in monotony. Anyway, it's possible that God says every morning, do it again to the sun, and every evening, do it again to the moon. It may not be a dramatic necessity that makes all daisies alike. Maybe that God makes every daisy separately, but has never got tired of making them. It may be that He has the eternal appetite for infancy. For we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. Amanda says, it's strange. The idea is delightful, but it's also completely and obviously untrue. Vanina says that's one of many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. Amanda says, it's just a shame though. He seems to want to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what is dismisses as clockwork. Founding 10. Pages journal number 10. From the pages journals for Vermont, founding in Jerusalem. Day 680. New Jerusalem. That's the name that we picked. Am I sad that my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little, but it's a good name. A fitting name. A name we can be proud of. When it comes to new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I have one, and glad that we have recovered our equilibrium and our determination. The feeling communities are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future, and when they tell us these dreams of theirs, it's not hard to be drawn in by pretty pictures to paint. Speaking of which, I am becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art, and thinking about our own role is taking the next step in that long history. Citizens of Gehenna found meaning in art, and they were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. I don't know if any of the scrambled numbers and stuff can be deciphered, but it would be interesting if it could. Alright. There's the reading hour. Oh, cubes. Floating cubes. As you do. Another elevator. Let's go into one? I guess so. See what happens. I don't know.
Yay! I found another elevator. My favorite.
Okay.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
Well, I'm gonna be fine. Taking another elevator
I
of
know I've
sorts.
said this before, but look at the size of this. How can all of this be one machine?
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
Yeah. It wouldn't be here if not for the past. But also, some of the past might not always be preferable. I don't know, I'm looking around so much, there's probably nothing. But what if there was? Yeah, I'm already over 50 minutes now. Like, I know we're gonna have a puzzle area, right? I'm pretty sure if you're gonna keep it consistent. Oh, hey there. Well, didn't expect that. Huh. That's a sight. Yeah.
Be careful, 1K.
All epic.
We don't know what's down there.
Okay, just pull that lever. A good idea. I don't think I have a choice though. I think I gotta do that. Well, here we go. See what happens. Remove Prometheus chain attendants. Okay. Well. It's like one, but I can't determine where it is. Okay. It kept being on the side of the screen. Yeah, like one bottom right there. Guess that one. Okay, it's I don't. It's weird. The waypoints are kind of not making sense to me, but whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean, now I feel like I should stop, but I don't know. I mean, there's nothing saying I can't go right now. Yeah, it certainly isn't. Can't bring it all around, that's for sure. Work at all. Yeah. I decided to go. No. This isn't working for me. There we go. Maybe I'll just do one of them. I don't know. I don't really want to go along today or anything, but I don't. I could. I'm just really stopping me. Do I have to go on that? I think I have to go on that. Do I? Oh no. Like. This one is different. Oh, I see. I see. I can't really. Okay. Jesus, this is getting complicated with these. Well, I only have one option. That's doing that. But can I do this way? Can I? Does this work? Like if I... Okay, there we go. Ugh, jeez, okay, sure. So many of these. The other one is really free for some reason. Why even have that? Why is it gonna be puzzles, or was this is how this one is gonna be? A lot of those. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Maybe if you get to like a puzzle. I guess so. Okay. Let's see. Can't really see if there's a puzzle anywhere. Or it's just gonna be those. They're all weird or whatever. It might just be these, honestly. It's just less exciting to me, honestly, but it seems to be what they want. Alright. Sure. It does make me want to do this less today. Should I just stop after this one? It feels weird to just stop in the middle of this, kinda. I mean, I do kinda want to see where this goes, you know? That's the thing. Man. There's 3 more right there. So, guess I'll do those. Guess I'll freaking do them. Okay, I'm going forward. I'm gonna go do them. I mean, these don't excite me a whole lot, unfortunately. How do I go anywhere here? Wait. How do I get here? What? What, Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know. Boof. Yeah. Maybe it's time to stop. That's what we have. Anyway. Look at that. But, yeah. It's a cool spinny thing. It seems to defy lots of privacy. Probably doesn't. Probably some weird technology. Yeah, whatever. Magnets, maybe. Could always be magnets. Could always be magnets. Okay, go on there. Alright, more of this. Which one do you want to start with? Game? Which one would be the weirdest to start with? I don't know. Let's have it not gonna reach far enough though. We do want to use this one. I guess so. Let's kind of use them all in a row. I don't know, it's weird with these. I just kind of feel like I'm just pushing buttons and seeing what happens with those. I don't know. It's kind of thing. There's something down there. Okay, well. Kind of I could make that. Oh boy. It's fine. Just do it again. Oh, hold on. Just adjusting my headset. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Went backwards. Maybe I should just follow the path. Instead of wandering around everywhere. I don't know. I just want to see if there's any secrets here. You don't know. Could be. This is where you're supposed to go, and it's not a secret at all. I don't know. Well, let's walk on the walls. Yes, we do. Okay, I gotta go real quick to the toilet. Just realized that if it is gonna keep going, I gotta go to the toilet, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay. Let's see where the hell I was. There we go. I wanna go that way, I think. Yeah. Nope, that's not gonna work. We did the same thing actually. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Okay. So purple thingy there, huh? Whoop. Do I do that? Wait. If I go here, can't really get any. No, I can't. Okay, I didn't know where I was up and where I was down. Okay, let's just go into this. There's nothing else around. Okay. And no up here. Okay. 2 more to go. Nothing else here. Go back down, I guess. Talking something. Okay. So that's down here. Gotta go back up. That's where it came from. No, yeah, I'll go this way. Okay. Yeah, this is really just these. That's all we're doing. Which, you know, whatever, sure. Some I really like these, I suppose, in order to have a whole dedicated thing. I guess not right. Nope. Nope. Don't think this is gonna work for me. There we go. Ugh, man. Okay, let's go the same way. Nope. Oh, that's good. Hey. Can you see me? What's up? Hey.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right? It's not like everyone is depending on me.
Can you go see you doing the puzzle? Yeah.
But if this has to connect over here, then wait. If I do this and then that, what?
Yeah, I feel that's how a lot of us feel when we play a puzzle game.
I did it! Wow! I feel really smart. Also, never doing that again.
That's fun. Okay, 1 more to go. Something like I could all the way up there. Okay. Works. Keep on to like find secrets around little corners like this, but there's not any. Yeah. Like I don't think you would hide a secret in the megastructure because I don't think you get back in them, you know. Unlike other places, when you beat it, you just can't come back, right? Pretty sure. I can't get to that surface now. It's not gonna work. What? Allowed to go on. Okay, wow. Yeah. Hold on. When I gotta do this in 3D, that's a problem. It's going downwards, that's not helpful. Oh boy. Jesus. I feel like I gotta end off with going up, maybe. No. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. These find difficult enough. I gotta do them in freaking 3D now. I mean, I kind of already was, but in a different way. But gotta think up and down as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I can only really go straight down. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Okay. Huh. Is that it? Okay. There we go. Alright. That was the last one. Guess I gotta go back. No shortcut or anything. Guess not. Something's happening. Is there a way to click down anywhere? That'd be nice. Guess not really. Let's go take the long way. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so what does this mean? Releasing Prometheus? Did we do the right thing by doing this? It's the only thing to do, but you know, that's the video game. We could have left, I suppose, if we really wanted to. But of course, we got to do this stuff. We gotta release Prometheus. That's the thing to do. Alright. Hold the wagon. And now, things are gonna break apart, I'm sure. Feels like the kind of thing that's just gonna break the whole mega structure somehow.
I thank you, Son of Man, for breaking my chains. Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end. I will send you visions of the truth, but remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
But if it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda, I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more, but just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
So she didn't like being this legend, or might not be done with
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe, and to controlling it. A theory of everything. And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future Except one with Miranda in it. I can do anything except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Gates of Fallen Ivy. Huh.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the lost puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, she didn't like the idea of being seen this mythological creature that, you know, isn't really a person, that they all just follow blindly and, you know, they don't really think of themselves. And again, that goes with the whole, you know, with Miranda being this naive, optimistic, you know, wanting to learn, wanting to do all that kind of stuff, and that's exactly what they were trying to do with her. And well, you could see it in a pessimistic way of.
We thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
But yeah, like I was saying that Miranda is like, you know, she's doing all these things, you know, on her own, essentially, like, at least not as, you know, she does whatever she wants, right, and it's Athena saying, hey, go do this, or this is what you should do, you know. Which has to do all kinds of crazy stuff, like, you know, make a freaking living organism and stuff, you know, which, you know, is essentially great. In a sense, it's a scientific discovery, a pretty big one at that, I suppose, being able to create life, I guess, somehow, you messed it up. And, like, you know, the thing you can be pessimistic about is, well, she ended up getting herself killed, I guess. She made some kind of error in an experiment or something and blew herself up, you know. And you can say, oh, well, if she had been safe, if she had, you know, been in the city and followed all the rules and did all the things she was supposed to do, you know, she would have been safe, maybe. You can see it that way. And I'm sure that made Athena, you know, she's realized that, oh, me going out of my way and out of the city and, you know, abandoning everyone and, you know, trying all these new things and having no rules and no structure and, you know, all this, you know, ended up actually getting someone killed. And, you know, yeah, and especially your own quote-unquote daughter, if you want to call her that, I guess. As much of a daughter as a robot person can have, but, you know, yeah. That's the way she was seen to them, obviously. So yeah, you know, I'm sure that really took a toll on her. So I don't know what the whole theory of everything situation is all about, what that means, but that's also something. Yeah. But yeah, interesting stuff, yeah. But yeah, I mean, they kind of make sense with what we learned. Like, that makes sense that she wanted to leave, you know, again, do all this on her own, and yeah, like, this is a test. Like, I think I said something about, like, this was trying to test if we could have, you know, more independent thought, more of, you know, an exploration sense of the world, and you know, trying new things, and you know, going into the unknown.
Finally, it all makes sense.
All that stuff.
Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself. Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
Okay, that's what you mean by fairy thing. I feel like... Is that so? That's... Yeah... Huh. Okay. I mean, that, you know, that does explain, you know, how she's able to do all this stuff, I guess. She found out some way to manipulate, I guess, matter itself or something, to manipulate, I guess, something. I don't know. Science fiction stuff. But apparently, she figured out how to do that. And that's how she can literally just make stuff with weird little, you know, flying nanomachines or whatever. And manipulate gravity, teleportation, all this stuff, you know, she's able to do. Like, so that does seem to imply that this megastructure maybe was made after Amanda, because like she seemed to mention that, yeah, that was after she had died. It's interesting that, you know, again, maybe I had that thought that the megastructure was kind of like a metaphor, again, for her literally isolating herself in a giant machine and, you know, stuff like that, and like, yeah, maybe could be a thing like that as well. Interesting. What to think about there. So what's another teleporter by the elevator? That's not a fancy new technology. We've had those for a while. Well, not sure if this one is fancy. I assume I don't know if I could have gone into this one. Oh, it seemed to have glass. Did it almost have glass? I don't know. Maybe it did. Not sure if I could have gone into that one, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll just go back to the main area.
Okay? All good.
Go to the
I'm
episode.
taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a...
We didn't find, you know,
You'll see when you land.
buy one.
How are things on your end?
So
The energy fluctuations seem to
that's
be dying
something.
down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
Yeah, so no Byron. We don't know where he is still.
And these energy clouds just fly about? That seems terribly dangerous.
Like how he literally has a key in
We
this
haven't had any
folder there.
problems so far.
Like a mail.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so... sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
Is he here? Over there? Okay. Over your time here. We're gonna go see them here next time, I think. I don't know. I don't wanna overextend. Oh yeah, that's another VTOL. What does VTOL stand for anyway? Let me look it up. Now I'm curious. I was just here. It's like, I don't know. Something I never figured out. Is this VTOL? Sure. Let me find out. I am curious. I am gonna do the Google. It works. It never works. It's always so fucking slow for some reason. Let's see, retail. Vertical takeoff and landing. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, it's like a helicopter and a plane mixed, sorta, I guess. It's more like a helicopter, I guess, but in a sense. I don't really know how it works. I'm not, you know, not an expert in aircraft. Anywho, yeah, okay, well, we got stuff done. You know, a little longer episode today, that's fine. I wanted to go do the megastructure, and so I did. Now it's done. Yep. Alright, next time I guess we talk to the mayor, see what happens, go to the next area, and yeah. We're getting there, you know. 3 more areas left, and I don't know what happens then, but yeah. We'll see. Alright, that's it. See you next time.